My name is Carlo Bottasso. I'm a professor of wind energy at the Technical University of Munich in Germany. The paper is really, touches upon a lot of topics. But I would like to maybe try to highlight a few main topics that really, came out of this work. I would say design as the mother of all disciplines, essentially, where you bring everything together. So all the various technologies in the end have to dance together, and the way you make them dance together is through design. And design means many different things. It means metrics, so how you quantify various effects, performance and cost, impact, and so on. And not only metrics to drive the design process, but also metrics to establish constraints, because a design is always guided by a cost function in addition to constraints.
My mother always asked me, how can you guys keep on designing? Are there even room for optimization?
Yeah, there is a lot of room for optimization. I think in the past, or up to now actually, most of the design in wind energy has been driven by cost of energy, what we call LCOE, levelized cost of energy. Now we are understanding that we have to move beyond cost. We have to go towards value. And what kind of value? You can have economic value, you can have environmental value, you can have societal value. So I think this is really, again, showing the importance of design and bringing all these other aspects into the next generation turbines, the next generation wind plants. And design, by the way, also is made possible by simulation tools, because in order to design, we need to simulate. So this brings, also highlights the crucial role of simulation tools. And we need to simulate so many different things. We need to simulate the aerodynamic response, the structural response, the meteor-ocean conditions, the interaction with the flow. But now, again, as I said, we want to go also towards impacts. So, the CO2 emissions that come with the design of the turbine, or the impact on wildlife and the environment. So this also shows the breadth and the number of models that we need to develop and validate. And this brings up, I think, another very important topic, which is data. How do we make sure that the tools that we use in design really represent reality and they are accurate enough? And so we had a lot of discussion in the paper, but also in the meeting these last couple of days about the importance of data sets. It's crucial. And data sets, we need more data, we need high quality data. And these will feed in the design process, and this will be key for the next generation wind turbines. So design is one of the topics I wanted to highlight. Maybe another topic that I want to highlight is the intelligent turbine. So being able to measure what is happening around the turbine, having an awareness of the situation where the turbine is operating. In terms of the flow impacting on the turbine, the effect of the turbine on the environment, and you name it. There are so many effects. So having a turbine is better able to understand what is happening around it, and better able to react to the environment, and so operate like a sort of intelligent robot, I think is really, again, something that emerges from this paper very, very clearly. And this is really where I think we really want to go, so to have more intelligent turbines with sophisticated behaviors that can support not only the operation of the turbine, but the operation of the plant and the integration of the plant with the grid. And then there is a third topic that I would like to highlight, and it's industrialization. In the end, we have some goals that are very ambitious. We have to deploy a huge number of turbines in the future. So it's not only about how we design the turbine and how clever the turbines are, but it's also whether we are able, from an industrial point of view, to deliver at the scale that is necessary. So this is another extremely important topic, and again, we touch upon this from various points of view in the paper.
If you were to do a policy brief or recommendations for politician who could change things in terms of more investments or more research funds, what would that be?
I would say we're not done yet. There are so many things we can do and we must do to achieve these goals. It's not a matter of just deploying the turbines with the technology that we have today. You have to realize we're changing the world. In a few years, we're changing completely the energy system. So it's not only about what we're doing today, but this will have major implications in what is going to happen also in the future. I mean, this will have major impacts in the next decades. We have to do it right, and I think it's extremely exciting. I think we have a great responsibility also, and so we have to do it well, and to do it well, we need to have support.